I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
Good morning. It is the start of a new week. It's Monday. It's currently 12 p.m. I'm just sitting down and starting the working day. It's a bit late in the day, but James usually falls asleep around now, so this is about the usual time that I actually start work. And I actually only ever get a couple of hours to work during the day. 3, 4 if I'm lucky, but usually about 2.5. He usually wakes up about, if he goes to sleep like right now, he usually wakes up at about 2:30, so not very long to get a lot of things done, really. As you've probably just seen, I have just been writing out my to-do list in my bullet journal. I've got 4 tasks which I need to get done today, and then I've got 4 other tasks which I have added if I manage to get those 4 tasks done. So the first thing I'm going to do, I put down plan October tutorials, but I kind of already know what I'm going to do for October tutorials, so that's kind of already done. I'm going to write those down on a scrap piece of paper for now. I'm going to add it to the bullet journal when I do my bullet journal spread, but I'm going to add it to a scrap piece of paper, have it at the side of me, and then I'm going to write the newsletter, which I am going to start to send out to all of my subscribers at the beginning of the month, so you know exactly what you're getting, what dates all of the live events are, and all of that kind of thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I need to do some scanning, and I also need to add the schedule to the Puffin dashboard as well. They're not really massive tasks. It should only take me at the most kind of half an hour to get all of those done, but if James doesn't fall asleep, then it obviously takes me a lot longer. But I've got a nice glass of milk, and I made some vegan cookie type things at the weekend. Let me show you guys. So this is what they look like. Just made with coconut milk, coconut oil, water, and some oat and some rice flour, and some vegan chocolate chips as well in there. I could have made them a lot flatter, and they're really crumbly, but I made them into like big mounds. I probably should have flattened it out so they were more cookie-like, but they're not like really hard like a normal cookie. They're really soft, but they're nice. So I've got one of those as a pre-lunch snack, and also a glass of milk. Kind of negates the like vegan aspect of the cookie by having the milk, but I'm really feeling as if I need that at the moment. I'm really kind of craving some, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get to work on planning this newsletter. So it's now currently 1:39 p.m. and I have just finished the whole list for here for the things that I actually needed to do. I actually finished those by about 12:30. I've scheduled the newsletter to be sent for tomorrow, scanned everything. I actually scanned a few more items than the frog and the panda. There were a few other drawings which I hadn't quite turned into greetings cards yet, and I wasn't exactly sure why, so I've scanned those in and turned those into greetings cards as well. I've also updated the Puffin dashboard with the October schedule, so everybody is set and ready to go for October now. And I have also just spent the last hour editing up those scans of the different artwork, and then I have turned them into greetings cards, and I've actually just submitted the order for the print jobs, and they should be here on Wednesday. So Wednesday, I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time packing everything up. So I've actually ordered 4 new designs. I've ordered the red panda and the tree frog, and I've also ordered my mallard duck and the Highland cow. I don't know why I didn't make the Highland cow a card before, but it's now a card, so that's exciting. And I've also just ordered a restock of 2 designs, so I'm running low on the lion. I've only got 4 of those left, and also the blue tit, I've only got 2 of those left, so I have reordered those. So I've got 6 designs in total turning up on Wednesday. What I need to go and do now is create the mock-ups to add to Etsy and to my online shop, my own website. I think I might actually add them onto Etsy today, because my turnaround, if I get any orders for any of those designs, the new designs especially, they won't be posted out until Wednesday anyway, and the cards are coming in probably about 11 o'clock Wednesday before 12. So I can list those, and then I can pack them if I get any orders and then run them to the post box. So I might actually list those and just have a little update of my Etsy shop this afternoon. I've put on my list that I want to finalise my enamel pin design, but seeing as I have just spent quite a substantial amount restocking and introducing some new greetings cards, I will finalise the enamel pin design. I know which one I'm going ahead with. It's the red panda one. I just need to go ahead and add like the Pantone colours. Need to pick the colours and add the Pantone numbers onto the file on Photoshop. I also need to spend some time and do October's bullet journal plans so that I can stay on track for October. But I might do that this evening or this afternoon whilst James is awake. And I also need to edit last week's vlog, which I might start and do that now. It shouldn't take too long to edit these vlogs. I'm hoping not to like substantially edit a lot. So I need to create those mocks for Etsy first of all and get those listed. So that's what I'm going to focus on next, and then I think I'm going to do the editing of the vlog. Hi guys, it is Wednesday, the 2nd of October. I didn't film anything yesterday because I got on with a little bit of admin and I actually finished off my hyacinth macaw, which is that thing sitting right there. I've actually finished it now, so yay. I spent a little bit of time doing that, and I just picked the colours for the deer tutorial ready to start either today or tomorrow. But I've just had a fresh delivery of greetings cards which I ordered on Monday, and I'm going to just package up a few of these just to pop into my storage bins over there. I must admit though, I'm not entirely happy with the print quality on this round of cards. I don't know whether, I think I might email them about it, but they just seem a little bit like pink, and previously when I've had these exact files, I haven't altered the files at all, but when I've had them printed before, they have been perfect, like the colours have been perfect, but it just kind of seems like the black ink was running out a little bit when printing these. So I'm going to email them and say that I'm not entirely happy with the print quality. Also, all of these were the same size. You can see like these blue tip ones are printed nice, these duck ones are printed perfectly, and for some reason my lions are printed off. So I definitely need to email about these because I'm not happy about these at all. But I will mention that I'm not entirely happy with the print quality of some of them are okay. It just seems like some of the black ink is just like a little bit like it's running out or something. I don't know. But the lion, see, even on the lions it kind of seems like the black ink is printing differently. Let me just get a card that I have already and I'll show you the comparison. So this is the blue tip. Sorry, it's got the cellophane on it. But can you see, one, the blue tip is a little bit larger, but also it's just a little bit pink. It's not coming across on the video as well, but trust me, it's pinker than what it should be, and I don't like that. So I'm going to email them and say I'm not happy with that. Perhaps they do like offer this guarantee where if you're not entirely happy with your print, that they'll reprint it for you. So I might see what they can do about it, because I don't mind selling these, but obviously they're not 100% perfect. I'm going to package them up anyway because I've got the compostable bags and all of that stuff. But I mean, some of them are actually okay. Some of them are quite a lot darker, but some of them aren't, which is just really odd. So yeah, that's fun. So I'm just going to package up the cards, or these cards, this morning, just so I can pop them into the storage unit. See, the blue tips, I only have 2 of those left, so these are all restocks. It's not too, perhaps I'm being a little bit too nitpicky, but it's definitely not like a crisp dark colour like it should be, and I don't know why. So okay, but before I actually start packaging the cards, I did just look on the website, and they do offer a guarantee. It's the printed promise. If you're not happy with your order, we will promise to reprint it straight away or offer you a full refund. So basically it says to call or to email, and obviously I don't want to ring, I'm just going to email them and ask that if they need any images supplied, or try and take some good images. But just based on the previous prints, like I had some cards printed like 2 weeks ago, and they were absolutely fine. They weren't like this. It's just, it wouldn't matter so much if like it wasn't like an artwork card, but because it's like an artwork specific card, I want to get it reprinted. Anyway, I'm going to email them now before I forget to do that. Also, got some lunch cooking. It's currently 20 to 1 here. Just sat down to the desk this morning. I've got a nice tomato and pepper salad. I've just had some cut up apple, and I've got a Linda McCartney vegetarian mozzarella burger, which I'm really looking forward to having for lunch. Might also have myself a nice cup of tea, and I might actually get out in the garden today as well. For those of you that don't know, if you follow me on Instagram mainly, this is where I'm posting this, I have decided to take up a new hobby of gardening. I really want to be self-sufficient next year, and I want to be able to provide fresh fruits and vegetables for myself and my family, Simon and James. So I have been researching and reading all of the books that I possibly can to try and fill myself with as much knowledge as possible so that I can grow my own vegetables. I probably filmed a clip for the beginning of this vlog of my plants up there, so this is a bit of a mess at the moment. But you can see I've got some plant pots with some, growing some herbs because that's the only kind of thing you can grow at winter. I've got some parsley, some rocket, all of that kind of stuff. I'm going to grow some lettuce as well, so I've got some nice winter salads. But I've also got a propagator there which is filled with spring onions because I love having spring onions in stir fries and things. So I've started off with spring onions because those are the things that I can actually plant now. And I want to get outside and actually plant my garlic and my onions. So I need to go and do that. So yeah, if you want to follow my sort of gardening journey, I'm going to be posting on Instagram. I might even open a new account specifically for those interested in eco-friendliness and self-sufficientness. So if I've opened a new account, I'll pop a link in the description for you guys. But yeah, let's get on with this email and package up these cards before my lunch is ready. Good afternoon. It is currently Thursday. It is 5 to 1 in the afternoon. I've just had my lunch, and this morning I have spent a little bit of time you can see this little stack of stuff just here. Going the wrong way. See this stack of stuff just here? I spent this morning just wrapping some of the international subscriber boxes in my green bags to protect them whilst they're going overseas, because I've had a couple returned and they have become like waterlogged, and then everything inside is just like, well, the print's fine, but the enamel pin backing and the information sheets that I put in with the subscriber boxes have just been trashed. So I like to put them in these bags so that they're nice and protected from weather, basically, which is really important for ones going to Australia and to America, because obviously they got to go on a plane and all that kind of stuff. So I just spent this morning doing that, and I have reordered some of my pencils which I put in my subscriber packs. So I have these pencils, you guys can see that. It's just like a natural wood pencil with Amie Howard Art stamped on the end. It's got a really nice eraser on the end as well, so you've kind of got pencil and eraser in one. These are just standard HB pencils, and they are really nice for outlining. And I bought these because I wanted to add them to my mystery boxes that I do every now and then. And then I thought, well, I could just put them into subscriber packages as well, so that you get a nice pencil to do your outlines and all that with. And I'm also thinking about adding these to my shop as well, but I have just ordered another batch of these. They should be here in about 8 days, which is kind of a long time, but there you go. I don't want to pay £15 for rush shipping just for some pencils, so I just went for the free shipping on this one. So yeah, when they come in stock, I'm going to keep about 10 or so aside, and I'm going to add them to my online shop. I could photograph and add these 3 just as like a tester, but I kind of want to do like a mini launch with some pencils. And I'm also thinking about ordering some notebooks or some sketchbooks with either the bee on the front, like a repeated pattern of my bee drawing, or another drawing. I haven't really decided which one. I might put a poll up and ask like, what do you prefer, birds or I don't know, something else. I might put that up in my Facebook group just to get some kind of information off of people as to what they would like. But yeah, I'm going to be adding A5 sketchbooks to the shop, and I thought the pencils would be a really nice addition along with that. Something that I've been thinking about as well, I currently have a mailing list for tutorials, like all the kind of learning coloured pencil and learning art kind of thing. I have a mailing list for all of that. I did have a mailing list a while ago for all of my shop items, but that kind of merged into the tutorials. But as I'm kind of bringing my shop back, and as I'm gradually getting more orders through Etsy and things, I want to create a new list for my shop. So my aim for today, I don't know whether to do it today or not, but my aim today was to kind of do that kind of thing, but I need to also get some of this deer drawn. I've started this guy, as you can see. I need to get him finished by Tuesday of next week, so I also need to get a YouTube video up for Friday, which you guys probably would have already seen. And I'm not quite sure what YouTube video to do, and I really need to get that done today. So I think I might just do the YouTube video today and then try and work on this deer on Friday. So I'm not quite sure what to get done today. The most important thing I've got done is to get some of those subscriber boxes out, so I've got a bunch of those going out. But yeah, I think I just need to sit down and write a bit of a YouTube script, or a I got a hair, or a vague script for Friday's video. I think I'm going to do the 3 colour cat eye, which I've did as a full tutorial recently. I think I'm going to do that one and just kind of explain about tones, just like as a shorter video, not necessarily a really long one. I think I'm going to do that because that would be quite an easy task, and hopefully, fingers crossed, James will sleep longer today, because yesterday he didn't sleep all that long, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. Hopefully he'll sleep longer and I can at least get like half an hour drawn of this deer, because then even if I don't get a chance to on Friday, tomorrow, then at least I can have a Monday and Tuesday to finish this guy off, and then I don't have any other tasks. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this YouTube video, I've decided. Okay, so I have just finished recording the voiceover for my YouTube video. I was going to script it all out, and I kind of scripted the beginning because it kind of needs a little bit of a script at the beginning, just so I remembered to mention the colours and the materials and everything used. I didn't actually write a full script for this one, just kind of had the footage playing in a kind of time-lapse format and then kind of just voiced it over. I think that was a kind of easier way to do this, because it's kind of difficult to script everything out sometimes, especially when you're not exactly sure what you want to say. Usually when I'm scripting something out, I time-lapse the footage, or I have the footage playing in real time as I'm writing, and it can take a little while to actually write a script out for a YouTube video, but I felt like this one kind of needed a little bit more of a natural voiceover rather than a completely scripted voiceover kind of thing. So It saved me a lot of time actually doing that. It only took me half an hour to do that voiceover. So now I just have to edit I like to edit the audio down, and then I try and adjust the clips to match the audio. So that's my next job. Hopefully I can get this done and edited today. I think I should. It should only take me about another hour, which should take me until about 2:30. And then hopefully I should have half an hour to spend on my deer, but if I don't, then I can spend some time on the deer tomorrow, and at least I've got my YouTube video done. I also need to just kind of film a little bit of an intro for the video. Just need to just film me holding the portrait and just kind of showing it off to the camera, so that I've got a little bit of footage at the beginning where I'm talking about the materials and that kind of thing. So yeah, so it's not just like blank or just the beginning of a time lapse or something.
I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Canyo. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own. I have learned that no one else can carry this load.
Okay, so it's now 3 o'clock. I have managed to get my video edited, which is great. It didn't actually take all that much time editing. I decided to leave it as like a bit of a time-lapse one because I haven't done like a full time-lapse kind of video in a while. And it's not really a tutorial of sorts, it's just kind of explaining the process behind it, and I feel like the time-lapse format kind of fits it a little bit better. But you guys probably would have seen the video when this comes out anyway, so yeah, let me know what you thought of that video. But now I am just uploading the video, getting the title and the tags and everything sorted out. I've just packaged up an order as well from my Etsy shop. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go and wake James up, and we're going on a trip to home base. We're going to just have a look at some more plant stuff, some more gardening things, and also I need to stop at the post box and post all the parcels. So that's pretty much it for today, and that's pretty much going to be it for this studio vlog, because tomorrow I'm just going to be working on the deer. I will probably insert the remainder of this vlog, depending on how long it is, some footage of me drawing that deer, but I'm going to sign off and leave you perhaps with a short time lapse with some nice music over it. So I'll see you guys next week.
It's a train where I'm the only passenger on board. Oh, there is beauty to enjoy on this road, but even so, I still feel that I'm alone.